I'm starting out to do a little snowshoeing today in the Twin Lakes area. Beautiful day and maybe a little overdressed. It's actually really warm, so maybe shedding this jacket, but my snowshoes on. I'm gonna take this trail here and see where it goes. So here we go. All right, well, making a little progress here. Just came up this steep hill here and get out in this flat area. I guess others have done this already. I'm a little late on this one. I see other footprints, but what a place. And that cliff up there, that's where I went on a crest climb last summer. 10,000 feet up there, went out the backside, so it's kind of cool to see it in the winter. And here we go, continuing on with the old snowshoes and poles and gloves and all the stuff. Here we go. All right, if you ever wonder why I put so much effort into this and go so many places, it's because of this. Unbelievable view. Unbelievable. Wow. That's why I've been to a lot of beautiful spots, and this is another one. Just incredible. I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. The wind's kicking up and it gets a lot colder when that happens. As you can probably hear. I'm gonna head down here and cruise around down there a little bit. I know where that goes, and this kind of gets me closer to that, and I don't need to do that right now, so just wanted to share this moment. It's fantastic. So here I am, getting a little windy up here. I am at the top of a little mountain summit here, and this behind me is in front of me I should say, is the Duck Pass. Over here, that is a frozen waterfall that I've seen many times and have many shots of in the summertime. I'm above it now, and there's a lake down here. It's all frozen. And up on that ridge there, that's the crest, which hiked up there and took many pictures. That's the crag right there. And then in that valley there, Crystal Lake's up there, and Lake George, Lake Mary, Cloud is over there. And then way up there is Heart Lake and Arrowhead and Skelton and Barney. And it's just a beautiful place to be today. So hope you're enjoying the video. Yeah. Alright, so now I have walked into the middle of this lake, and pretty confident it's completely frozen. Let's hope so. I'm going to go over here into this woods area here and check it out. So here we go. Looks farther than it is. Well, actually, looks closer than it is. It's actually pretty far. But I guess this is really one of the only ways I can ever walk on water. That's a bad joke. All right, made it across. It's a good thing. And I love this area. Just so picturesque. The poles here. And like I said before, I've been here many times in the summer, but I have never Never done this before, and if you haven't gotten out and just throw some of these snowshoes on and walked around in this stuff, it's a remarkable feeling and experience. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of inspiration for a lot of new music coming. And the new album I'm going to be doing, featuring a lot of this winter footage and pictures. And don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but definitely going to be inspired by where I am today. All right, here we go. Something I wanted to add is that I found that, look at these footprints, there's a lot of people sinking in a foot or so trying to walk in this. And with the snowshoe, it is so much easier and faster, because I've done some of this before where your feet are just dug in like that, and you sink in pretty far too, depending on how. That's interesting. There's the standing water right there. The water's always moving below because there's a stream that flows at the end of this lake down that way, and so it's always moving. But that's the view of this lake on this side. Yeah. So one thing I wanted to show you is that when I find a place where I'm going to fly from, make sure that it's legal first of all and safe. And when I'm on snowshoes, I always pound an area out that's kind of flat where I am. So if I have to turn around and make a sudden move, I've got a little platform to stand in. I also try and find trees to block the wind and the sun, so it makes the screen, this thing here, terrible video again, easier to see. So this camera's moving around a lot, but get the point. So now I've got a little area, because I'm also going to hand launch and hand land. So I've got to have a clear shot of where that's going to happen as well. So here we go. And since I was talking about setting up for a shoot, even if you're still camera or whatever you're using, even your phone, if you're near something that's frozen water, or a lake that is now frozen, or a river, you get closer to the trees, you know you're at least above land or close to it. You don't want to be really positioned over shoreline, because right there's a pocket of water that actually is not frozen. So I know things are flowing here. So when I'm near a tree line, I know it's a much safer place to be from something happening below me. Just another tip. So give a little perspective here, how much snow there is. Supposedly this year they've had about 44 feet in this area, which is a lot. This structure here is like a bathroom, and that's got to be a 10-foot ceiling at least. And I'm at that, so I'm standing on at least 10 feet of snow right here. This whole area is just covered and blanketed. And that's why that lake back through there was a safe bet, because frozen and a lot of snow on top. But there's an idea of how much snow is out in these Sierras this season. All right, been out here, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours now, and gonna head over the bridge right over there. I know it's really windy right now, and see what we can see from there. I was thinking it's close to that waterfall, but I am not. So I'm gonna cut across here. Get over there. So here we go. I'm in a spot. Just beautiful. Alright, so where I am right now, if you watch my channels, or any of the Soft Soothing Sounds channels, you'll see footage of a place called Twin Lakes, which that's where I am. There's the waterfall that you've seen in many of the videos that I shot. It's all frozen, and the crazy part is people actually, zoom in there, skied down that thing. Anyway, this is really unusual to see it. Like I said, there is some water there. Crows out here, and never been here before in winter. It's always interesting, I think, to be in a place that you've been in summer to see it in winter, especially with this much snow. Wow, it's wild. So, right in the middle of Twin Lakes here. I always think it's interesting being in a place where you're making your own tracks and no one's been before, or recently, I guess I should say. But what an incredible spot this is. And this pristine snow, forest and mountains. Although there's crazy people all the way to the top of that, but this is where I am today. Just trucking along. It's getting deeper. Definitely getting deeper. I'm gonna sign off now before I fall in. Alright, well, I am wrapping up my outing here at Twin Lakes today. Snowshoeing around and taking some incredible shots. Wow, what a day. And very little wind, which makes it much nicer, and it's actually probably in the mid-30s, so it's not too cold. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. Check out the finished ones on Soft Soothing Sounds, all the different channels that we have, the family of channels. And I look forward to your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep smiling.